In Monaco, wealth isn't hidden, it's displayed like art. From the yachts anchored in Port Hercules to the streets of Monte Carlo lined with designer stores, every corner is a showcase of luxury. But nothing turns heads faster than the roar of a supercar engine arriving at Casino Square. And what's even more impressive? Many of the most jaw-dropping arrivals come from women who know how to drive, own, and flaunt these machines. Monaco is not just a destination, it's a stage. A stage where wealth, power, and style come to perform under the Mediterranean sun. Every year, millions of visitors pour into this tiny principality, but only a select few get to live the dream in full. And it doesn't take long to notice that here, luxury isn't a weekend treat, it's the baseline. On one side, you have the yachts in Port Hercules. These aren't boats, they're floating mansions, each one worth anywhere from $50 million to $500 million. Step closer, and you'll see helicopter pads, infinity pools, and entire crews waiting for their owners to board. On the other side, the streets of Monte Carlo feel like an automotive runway. The hum of V12S, the purr of turbocharged V8S, and the instant recognition of names like Bugatti, Ferrari, McLaren, and Rolls-Royce are part of the daily soundtrack. But there's something magnetic about Casino Square. This is Monaco's front row seat, the place where arrivals mean everything. Tourists clutch cameras, influencers set up their shots, and car spotters stand ready to capture the moment. When a car arrives, all eyes turn. But the ones that cause the biggest reaction, they're not always the rarest hypercars or the loudest exhausts. Often it's the arrival of Monaco's ladies, stepping out with effortless confidence, commanding the spotlight before they even say a word. Here, wealth isn't just measured by the size of your yacht or the price tag of your car. It's about presence. It's about showing that you belong to a world where luxury isn't borrowed, it's lived. And in Monaco, the women behind the wheel know exactly how to prove it. The stereotype has always been the same. Supercars belong to men. They're the ones who obsess over horsepower figures, track times, and acceleration charts. But in Monaco, that script has been completely flipped. The women of Monte Carlo have made the supercar world their own, and they're doing it in style. Picture this, a matte satin Lamborghini Aventador rolling into Casino Square, its angular lines catching the light like a diamond. The engine growls, jaws drop, and the scissor doors rise. From behind the wheel steps a woman dressed with the same precision as her machine heels, tailored outfit, and that calm confidence that says, yes, this is mine. Or take the Ferrari SF90 Spider, an 800-plus horsepower beast that costs as much as a luxury apartment. Driven through the streets by a woman in an evening gown, heading straight to a gala at the Hôtel de Paris. The elegance isn't just in the outfit, it's in the way she commands the road, knowing she has the power to silence the entire square with one throttle rev dot, and it doesn't stop at Ferraris or Lamborghinis. Monaco's ladies show their taste through variety. McLaren 720S for sharp, sleek arrivals. Porsche 911 Turbo S for everyday elegance with blistering speed. Rolls-Royce Cullinan or Bentley Bentayga for nights out with friends, blending comfort with presence. Each car tells a story, not of wealth alone, but of individuality. The truth is, these women are redefining what it means to be a car enthusiast. They're not passengers, they're not posing, they're the drivers. They own the lifestyle, the cars, and the attention. And in doing so, they've become icons of Monaco's automotive culture. Of course, the cars are just the opening act. In Monaco, a supercar is often the prelude to an even bigger statement. The moment the engine shuts off and the valet takes the keys, the billionaire lifestyle begins in full swing. Step out of the car, and the next chapter might be boarding a yacht anchored just a few streets away. These aren't weekend boats, they're floating cities with their own staff, chefs, gyms, and spas. A single yacht party can host celebrities, CEOs, royalty, and fashion icons, with champagne bottles costing more than most people's monthly salaries. And if the sea isn't enough, the sky is the next step. Helicopters are as common as taxis here, ferrying the wealthy from Monaco to Saint-Tropez in under 20 minutes. It's about convenience, yes, but also about the statement it makes. You don't just arrive, you descend. Fashion, too, plays a starring role. Monaco's ladies pair their machines with designer wardrobes from Dior, Chanel, and Versace. Watches from Richard Mille or Audemar's Piguet flash subtly in the sunlight, while handbags from Hermes rest casually in the passenger seat of a $500,000 car. It's not showing off, it's simply consistency with their world. But the real secret? For many of them, this is everyday life. The cars, the yachts, the parties, the heli rides, this isn't a holiday indulgence. This is the standard they've built, the lifestyle they live, and the rhythm of Monaco's billionaire class. In the end, the supercars are just the keys that unlock the rest. What starts with an arrival ends with a demonstration of just how vast, glamorous, and untouchable the Monaco lifestyle really is. If Monaco is a stage, then Casino Square is the spotlight. This single intersection is one of the most famous automotive arenas in the world. Every night, crowds gather here not for a concert, not for a parade, but for something far more spontaneous: the arrivals. Tourists line the barriers, cameras ready, waiting for that perfect clip. Photographers know that if they stand long enough, they'll see a parade of hypercars worth more than Intercity blocks. Rolls-Royce Phantoms glide in, Bugatti Chirons thunder past, and Aston Martins hum with understated elegance. But the biggest reactions come when women arrive behind the wheel, shattering expectations and owning the crowd. Imagine the scene. A McLaren 720S screams down the street, brakes squealing softly as it pulls into the square. Heads turn instantly. The butterfly doors open, and a woman steps out in designer heels. The crowd shifts, phones rise, shutters snap. In that single moment, the car is no longer the star, it's the driver. And the energy doesn't fade, it builds. As night falls, the soundscape changes. Engines rev for the crowd. Exhaust notes echo through the marble walls. Laughter from cafe terraces mixes with the crackle of downshifts. It's a living, breathing theater where every arrival is a performance. Casino Square isn't just a meeting point, it's a test of presence. To arrive here is to announce yourself. To arrive in style with a supercar under your command is to own the stage. And for Monaco's women, these moments aren't rare. They're routine. For spectators, it's pure spectacle. For the drivers, it's just another evening in Monte Carlo. The magic of Monaco's supercar arrivals isn't just in the cars, it's in the fusion of style and power. In most cities, a Ferrari or Lamborghini would stand out as an isolated spectacle. But here, the car is only half of the story. The other half is how its driver pairs it with image, elegance, and intention. Take, for example, a Lamborghini Huracan in Verde Mantis, bright green, aggressive, impossible to ignore. Now picture it pulling up, only for the door to swing open and a woman in a matching couture gown to step out. It's not coincidence, it's choreography. Every detail is thought out, every element connected. Or a sleek black Porsche Taycan, silent, futuristic, electric. Out steps its driver in minimalist chic, a black dress, understated jewelry. A clutch that whispers sophistication. The car's presence is amplified not by sound, but by the harmony between technology and elegance. This is the essence of Monaco. Entrances that are crafted, not accidental. Cars become accessories, fashion becomes armor, and presence becomes power. And for these women, the car isn't a substitute for identity, it's an extension of it. Style here is not just about clothing, it's about timing. Arriving when the square is packed, stepping out at the right moment, matching movement to music, sound to silence. It's performance art, played live every evening under the lights of Monte Carlo. And that's what makes these arrivals unforgettable. Anyone can own a luxury car, but to integrate it seamlessly into a lifestyle of elegance and authority, that's something entirely different. It's what transforms a car into a statement, a moment into a memory, and a driver into an icon. So, what do we learn from the best supercar arrivals in Monaco? That luxury isn't just about what you own, it's about how you arrive. For the billionaire ladies of Monaco, every engine rev, every wheel spin, every step onto the red carpet is a display of power, independence, and elegance. This is Monaco, and this is the ultimate billionaire lifestyle. And that wraps up today's look at Monaco's finest supercar arrivals and the unstoppable lifestyle of the billionaire elite. If you loved this glimpse into the world where style meets horsepower, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because this channel is your front row ticket to the most exclusive cars, luxury scenes, and unforgettable arrivals from around the globe. Drop a like if you enjoyed the ride, comment your dream supercar down below, and join our community of car and lifestyle enthusiasts. This is just the beginning, so buckle up, because the next video is already warming up its engine.